All right, so this is quote unquote session 12B. I believe it's 12 at least, because this is going to be Arch's side quest. So in the official session, Arch, you were told by Halia that there is a specific quest by Lenine for you, and that it wouldn't be given to you today, it would be given to you the next day, just because you need to wait on one person who's going to be your teammate for this.
Oh, fun.
And for simplicity's sake, we'll jump to the next day
Okay.
as you arrive into the guild hall per usual. Let me do this. Okay. And I needed to activate it. Oh my god. Load.
Hello, friends that may or may not be supposed to
No,
be
so
there.
they're not there. All your friends are gone.
My friends are dead.
And waiting, as you see, there's going to be a couple people at the tables per usual. And you will see Pete is at a table.
Gotta put Pete in there.
Of course. As you come in, Holly greets you, welcome Arch. I've been expecting you to come in, and she hands you your quest for the day. Or your quest.
Is it like a scroll?
Yeah, it's like a scroll
Or like
paper.
a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up, see what it says.
So it says, from Lenine, I need you to head to Neverwinter. I need you to speak to a friend of mine there by the name of Grathen. He is a dwarf. I need you to get some of his books that can help with creating stronger, more durable equipment. As you know, the dragon is here, and we want our adventurers to have better equipment if possible. If you can as well, try and get one or two blacksmiths to come with you, to at least come for maybe a month or so to help out with production. Okay, so far?
Cool.
Also,
Yep.
before you leave, stop by my place. So,
Okay.
by her shop, as there is one more part.
All right. Shoot, what's this
After
person's name again?
Halia?
Yeah, I'm not used to doing the talking.
So after it looks like you have finished reading, Halia says, so as we mentioned yesterday, you would be getting someone to go with you, because with the dragon out there, it's not safe to go alone, so we want our adventurers to go in pairs or in groups. As such,
Okay.
you will be going with, and at this point, she takes like a small rubber ball from behind the counter, and she chucks it at Pete's head to get him to wake up. You're going to be going with Pete.
Yes.
And it's at that point, after the ball hits the back of his head, he just groggily wakes up. He's like, huh? Is it time now?
Time to go, old man.
Okay. His eyes are like completely shut, and he's pretty much just sleepwalking out of there.
I hope you can be when he. Okay, so I want to see when he like kind of walks out. Do I notice when he walks? Does he seem to have like a light foot to him? Like he could go somewhat unnoticed if need be.
So based off of what you guys had found about him previously, Neri specifically was able to find that he was at least of silver rank before you guys got to silver rank. So he's definitely experienced. As for how he walks,
Does he walk more like? Does he walk more like me or more like Bomberend?
Let's find out. Right now, he is just making no noise as he walks.
Excellent.
No one can tell that he's there.
You'll fit right in.
With that, is there anything you want to do?
Nope, not really. I guess I gotta go stop by. Come on, Pete. Let's go stop by the shop.
He's just sleepwalking his way, what appears to be sleepwalking his way over there as he is following behind you very closely. You eventually make it to Wanine's. It's not that much of a walk. And as you come in, Wanine's just relaxing, reading a book. Feet are up on the table. Been waiting for you. As she puts on her table for you and slides it over, a small pouch. Well, actually, let me clarify. It's a satchel.
Okay.
So, in this satchel, I need you to sell everything that is in there. You're going to be selling it to, well, the person that you're talking to, my good buddy, Grafin. But yeah, he already knows what the prices should be. I sent him a mail a while back, so he knows that someone will be coming and that I'm selling some items. But yeah, so don't worry about needing to haggle or anything like that. He knows.
Okay.
We already discussed the price. I just need them delivered to him as well.
Okay. And do I see what's in there? Or like,
Go
does she? I don't know.
ahead.
But like,
Mhm.
can I? Well, I guess I'll ask her. Can I take a look at what's inside?
If you really want to.
Okay, I'm gonna just open it up and see what's in there.
You don't see anything. As you just open up the opening, do you notice that it appears to be empty?
Interesting. Seems to be some sort of magic bag. You've got some tricks to you. And I'll close it
I
up.
have some experience.
Mm.
What can I say? But yes, I'm sure you read the message. Just go talk to Grathen, get me some of those books. He knows which ones I need. And if possible, get a blacksmith or two to come over here for a bit. It'll help with the production.
Will do. Craft,
Also,
is there a journal entry for this one
what you mean
at
journal? Oh,
all?
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't have a journal entry for this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm needing to know how in depth of notes I need to be taking then.
Also, when you get back, tell your friends that I may have figured out what to do with that tail that you guys gave me.
No? Was I there for this?
Yes. Well, I believe so. You probably were.
Oh, was it the
You should have been.
shoot, what is that thing? The Manticore?
Yep.
Okay.
She's referring to the
I just
Manticore's
didn't know
tail.
if that was one I missed.
Yeah.
Yep, I was there.
Okay. Is there any other preparations you would do before you would like to do before leaving?
Well, I guess I don't know what I'm assuming that the whole group, did they take Samuel L with them?
Yep, they did.
So I may need to get a horse. I'm guessing, right? Neverwinter's pretty far away. Well,
It's going to be about 3 days of travel.
I actually am not going to take a horse. I like being sneaky. So, Pete, good to walk. Or do you need a horse?
His head's just bobbing up and down, but it just looks like he's sleeping.
Okay, sounds like we don't need a horse.
Okay. As you head off, roll a survival for me. Okay. First day, relatively no issues. However, on the second day, as you are walking around with your buddy Pete in tow, make a perception check.
All right.
Okay. Pete is completely asleep pretty much. You're dragging him. You, however, Mhm.
I feel like I picture I'm like bringing him along like a dog.
yes.
Come on,
You,
Pete.
however, start to hear some rumbling in the distance. As you soon start to hear quick and rapid footprints of foot traffic headed towards you
From up in
the
this
right.
direction.
From the right. You've heard
From over
this
here.
before.
Oh boy.
As suddenly you will see a group of boars starts to stampede towards you. Go ahead. Roll initiative.
Okay. Here it is. Oh wait. I think I'll do it here. And then why is it not? Am I supposed to right click my character?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm not. I didn't have the right thing.
Wow. Okay.
And then here, I'm remembering how to do this. Oof.
So, with that, come on. With that, we will start combat with the first boar, starting to charge up towards you. And it is going to go ahead and use its tusks to get in its attack. So that's going to be a 16, which, oh my gosh, this mouse, which does not hit. Okay. Next, it is Pete's turn. Without even blinking, or without opening his eyes, I should say, you see him pull out a rapier. As he, with no hesitation, slices this boar down completely.
Oh!
One swipe.
Pete! My man!
Eyes still not open.
My man!
It's at this point, as he swipes, make a perception check for me. You notice that he's wearing, not gauntlets, but what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe it is gauntlets.
Bracers?
Yes, bracers. That's the word I was looking for. He is wearing bracers that show that leave no skin on his arm at all. Just you can only see his hands. That's the only part that like shows skin. And you can slowly see light starting to fade through the bracers, kind of like blinking on and off almost. But like in a fading pattern, if that makes sense. So like slowly fades on, slowly fades off
Okay.
on both arms. With that, it'll be your turn.
Cool. I am going to take a step back here. I think. Well, I don't know. I'll just stay here, and I'm gonna aim for that boar. I don't think I have a good way of doing this, so I'm gonna aim for the boar. So telling you ahead of time, I'm using sharpshooter, so whatever I roll is 21.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is going to be 11 plus my other lightning plus 10, so that's 25 damage.
I mean, yeah, that boar is going to be barbecue at this point.
Yay! I wanted to use my sharpshooter. Okay, and then Aaron is gonna pop out, and he is going to out somewhere by me, and he is going to fly here. Here, and take a shot at the boar.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. And then yeah, big damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Wow, that is disappointing. Okay. It is at this point, this single boar that's left, there wasn't that many, let's be realistic. You start to hear it snort very loudly. And suddenly from the sides, two larger boars show up, charging in. It will then go ahead and
oh no.
it will then go ahead and you notice this single boar that there is. It starts to stand up straight. As suddenly it is no longer a boar. It is a half-orc, which I will show you in a minute. I'm just fixing the initiative.
Oh, I don't like these things. I don't like these things.
So as you suddenly see the half-orc show up that you had all, similar to one that you had previously encountered before. That will be his turn because he used his action to transform.
Oh no.
It is going to be this giant boar's turn. So it's going to make its turn charging onto Aaron. That is so disappointing. Oh my god. Aaron just flies up above and dodges this thing. That is fairly disappointing. This second one, however, will go. It can come all the way up here. And it will go ahead and try it. Oh my god, what are my rolls? It tries to go ahead and gore you. But you're able to stop it in its tracks. With that, it is Pete's turn. Once again, taking on his rapier and using it to destroy this thing. Oh my god, he almost rolls in that 20. He does hit. He does hit. And he will deal 13 damage. He will proceed to go ahead and use his extra attack to get another attack in, which of course hits. And that's another 10 damage, as this thing is just taking damage left and right from Pete. It is now your turn.
All right. Well, I think this would be kind of close to me. Let's try this. I am going to take a step away from him. So go ahead and roll that.
Oh, of course.
If he wants it.
He 100% wants it. He does not, however, hit you as much as he wants it.
All right. All right. Cool. Now, Pete being there, let's see if I can. I'm going to shoot this guy again. Let's go sharpshooter again. I think that's going to miss. Yeah, because it's like a 6. All right. And cool. So,
yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, so Aaron, not liking the position he's in, is going to fly up like 10 feet or just 15 feet in the air to try to get out of this boar's reach.
Okay.
For the next turn.
Is it using its disengage for that then? So to prevent opportunity attacks?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'll disengage.
Okay.
Fly up in the air. And that's my turn.
At this point, the half-orc claps his hands together. The skies start to turn gray. They were, nice and sunny before. I will need some dex saves from you and Pete as a lightning bolt starts to come down onto your location.
Cool. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what this does.
This is...
And I am also going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements Lightning.
Okay.
Woo. So.
This boar will also need to make a dex save. Okay. What did we get here? Okay, so you're absorbing elements. Okay. And you're dex saving. Okay. With that, let's roll damage. Oh, that is so many dice. Holy shit. Okay. You rolled a 13.
Yep.
You save, so you'll be taking half damage.
And then...
So...
I'm resistant to it, so quarter damage, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So that'll be, one sec. Okay, that'll be 7 damage of lightning.
Yes.
The boar will fail, and it is electrocuted and dies.
Man, killing his own teammates.
Pete, you just without you just see him suddenly barrel roll to the side as or sorry, front roll to the side as he notices the lightning come down, and he is able to not take as much damage. But he does, the ground's been electrified a little bit, so he does take some damage from that. With that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, with that, that is going to be that turn. Actually, they're also going to start moving backwards, heading back into the crowded area of the forest. You guys are in a clearing with the path. This giant boar, seeing as Aaron flew upright, it's going to go towards you, and of course, try to gouge you. Okay, it is able to gouge you, and that is going to be 12 damage.
Ouch. That's a decent amount of damage. Ouch.
That's what happens when you're a giant boar. With that, it is Pete's turn. Then you took 7 as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tracking it on my sheet.
Visuals. Yeah, you're fine. With that, what can this boy do? Yeah, let's do that. That's okay. You're going to see, with no hesitation, Pete grabs a dagger from his thigh holster, and he starts to throw it towards the half-orc. This man does not miss. That is going to be some damage. It's going to be 8 damage on that half-orc as it is running away. He will then proceed to come up to you and use his rapier. Which of course hits. He is excellent like that. And that's going to be 7 damage. Okay. With that, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Alright. What am I going to do here? Okay. I am going to Um I'm going to I guess instead of my lightning launcher like coming my full fist, I'm gonna clench my fist and punch it with fucking grass.
Okay.
Cool. Neat.
That will, of course, hit. That is a total of 13 damage. Okay.
Looks like 25 damage.
Oh, it's... Wait.
Yeah, lightning damage was 12, and then the lightning crit damage was 13.
What's the crit damage from?
I crit.
Oh, that's a natural. Okay, my bad. I only saw the 13. Okay. Yes, you're good. I didn't notice that was a
Okay.
crit. Okay.
And then I'm going to back away, back away, back away. And then
it can't do reactions because of shocking grasp, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's that
Yep.
one.
And then Aaron's going to go ahead and take a shot at him from the sky.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. That hits.
Cool. Okay. Good to know. Damage is so useful today.
Hey, these things missed all their attacks on you guys except for one. It's fine.
Isn't it? Hmm. He should be doing. He should be doing 1d4 plus 3 now.
I don't think so. It's actually based on your artificer level, not your proficiency.
Oh.
Yeah, I checked that.
Okay, it says proficiency bonus. That's dumb. Let me check what it actually says instead of the thingy.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Because I remember I was updating everyone's pets, and I wanted to update Aaron, but I couldn't because of that.
Oh, I guess it is just 1d8 plus.
Yeah.
2. Wait.
Yeah, so using the homunculus servant. Stop.
Oops. Sorry. That was an accident.
You're fine. Yeah, homunculus servant. It's yeah.
Interesting. Well,
because that's for your class level specifically, which is really weird. But yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I guess that is it.
With that, this guy will go ahead and use an action to. He's going to move 30 feet more into the forest and proceed to dash 30 feet. You can no longer see him as they are far away.
Cool. It is for attacks. It is supposed to be the proficiency bonus. The hit points is the artificer level.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thought so.
I can change it. Yeah, that's not.
So it should be plus 3 eventually.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. With that, this boar will go ahead and try and gore Pete. You notice Pete just puts out reflexively his bracers, and the tusks just clink against them and do nothing. It is Pete's turn. He's going to take his rapier and just, without even looking, with ease, just swipe it across the boar. That hits. He's going to be doing 12 damage to it, and you see the boar. The boar is using all of its last breaths to try and withstand the attack, with which Pete just goes in for another swipe, which hits, and that boar goes down. You are out of combat now. And it's at that point, Pete just wakes up. He's like, huh? Did I miss something? Oh, free meat.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you were such a good fighter.
Were we fighting?
Yes, we were attacked by
At this point, you
some
just see him
boars.
already like cutting the boars and gathering their meat.
I see. Yeah, those things attacked us, and you dealt with them. There is still a human on. Well, yeah, an orc on the loose. Uh, he ran away, but I hope he doesn't
You
come
just hear him
back.
go,
We should
another
be on
one.
another one. Yeah.
So many of them lately.
Do you know about these people?
They are half orcs that worship the Storm Lord.
Do they have, and they like to attack travelers, I take it?
They cause mischief when they can.
Hmm. Do they have a camp somewhere that we can maybe in the future come, when it's more than just us two, come and deal with them?
I mean, you're free to do what you want. I just want to go back and relax. They put me up here, man.
I see. But you don't know where
No,
these
I've heard of people
worshippers come
mentioning
from?
them in the guild hall. By the way, you might want to tell your friend he's not so sneaky when he keeps checking my pulse. I'm alive, don't you worry.
Uh, I see. I will let him know.
And he'll offer you some boar meat.
Um, don't mind if I do. So, well, I guess, and I'll. Did he? Well, is it raw?
Yes,
Should we cook this first?
you live your life, man.
Uh huh. Uh huh. What time of the day is it now?
It's still like midday.
Uh huh. All right. Well, Pete, I think we should keep moving forward.
All right.
Um.
With that, the rest of the travel is very uneventful.
Okay.
Pete, you know, a little bit after that, goes back to his sleep-like state, and you eventually make it to Neverwinter.
Okay. So I assume because it was a few
Yes, so you can
days
get your long
journey that I
rest.
would have
Yes.
had a long rest.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Things back. I could have. All right. Long rest. Take a long rest.
You can see the map, right?
Cool. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. So yeah, you eventually make it to Neverwinter. You'd be coming from probably this entrance on the bottom right. I would say,
Cool.
doesn't matter, either bottom right or bottom left. They're pretty much the same. But you make it to Neverwinter. It is quite the busy city. It somewhat reminds you of Ekron, though it is far less technologically advanced. Because
Much
Ekron,
cleaner, I'm assuming.
yeah, it is a bit cleaner. I wouldn't say much, just because um, there's still trash out. But yes, but you can tell that there's more joy in the air. People are more relaxed. As you
Okay.
walk around, what would you like to do?
Um, I guess I kind of. Well, first off, I'm like looking around, and like after I get in there, I like take off my hood, just have it back. Kind of just walking around, trying to be like more casual. Aaron's kind of just flying circles above me.
Okay.
I kind of want to just go. I don't know. I kind of just want to go before I try to find this guy. Was there any information where he actually was
It would be in
given in the
like
quest?
a blacksmith area, just an area that is just filled with blacksmiths. So
Okay,
like a blacksmith alley, pretty much that type of thing.
okay. Um, well, I guess I'm gonna first gonna try to go just to the market,
Okay.
see what's going on there. Um,
Okay.
or see if I can find a market, I guess, to
Yeah,
start.
yeah. I would say that there's lots of various market alleyways. There's also a market district if you wanted to go there. It's up to you which you would prefer. Would you prefer the market district?
I think I
So it'd be more like closed area and shops, or market alleyway, which is more like street vendors.
um I think I'd probably want to go to the market district because I'm guessing that the blacksmith shops would be somewhere around there.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I just kind of want to go see because I haven't been in a big city in a while, so
Everyone else,
kind of
meanwhile, just avoiding them. Yeah. Is there
yeah.
any specific things that you're looking for?
Uh, Not necessarily. I kind of just want to look around. I don't know. Trinkets maybe. Anything that, well, I guess I would look for anything that looks, I don't know, like, I guess kind of trinkety,
Well,
if
I
that
would
makes
say
sense.
that you do find one of the more noticeable and cleaner shops, and they also have the most visible sign, is a jeweler shop.
Okay,
So you could find various jewels and gems in this shop if you wanted to.
okay.
Other than that, yeah, you can find various what are they called? Pawn shops as well, I would say. Um, Other than that, I mean, I would say that there's a few other things as well, depending on the specifics. If there's like specific types of items that you're looking for, I can let you know.
Is there any, is there anything like, I don't know, I guess that would be like a, what would I be? I'd be looking, um, oh, you know what? I want to go see if there's any shops that might have, because like I was able to make the one uh, grenade right, but I'm probably running somewhat low on supplies.
Yeah, so I would say
Um,
that when you made
so being a
yours, you were able to make it from supplies like the last supplies that you were able to steal from Ekron. So now if you wanted to make more,
right.
you would need to find different something else, as that type of material that you took from Ekron is not readily available elsewhere in the world as of
Okay.
yet. So you would need to find some sort of substitute material.
Yeah. So I guess is there any sort of like I guess like either like potion shop or like I guess even like a candle shop or something. I'm looking for
Yeah, I would say that they're
or
definitely.
glass or a glass shop. I'm looking for things that are like
I would definitely say that there
either
is a potion shop there. You could find one. Yeah.
flammable or could like explode.
There's definitely a potion shop. I would say roll a d6 for me. I would say that yeah, in this area you would be able to find a glass shop as well.
Okay. Um. So I guess I want to go like check out the glass shop.
Okay.
and see if they have any. Now, is it just like, is it like a glass blower shop? Like, can they make
So it looks like they can
um
do various things. It looks
certain?
like they can make certain things, but also they have like windows and also that sort of stuff if need be.
Do they have anything that's like um a round glass ball, like a Christmas ornament, I guess,
So a crystal ball.
type shape?
I would say that like if you're assuming right now that you're just window shopping, right? So you're just peering in,
Yeah.
seeing what you can find. Just by quickly peering in from the outside, you don't notice it. You would need to go inside to see what more specifics they have if you wanted to find something like that, potentially.
Okay. I am going to go in the shop then.
Yeah. So as you come in, you notice this little old halfling lady in the back knitting. Welcome in, dearie. Let me know if I can help
Hello.
you with anything. And yeah, so you can see this. The shop is kind of divided in two. The right side is more of the here's like glass for your house or whatever type of stuff. Meanwhile, the left is more smaller niche type stuff, like the glass bottles.
Okay.
And I would say there, as you start looking around, you would find some sort of glass ball.
Okay. I want to pick it up and look at it, kind of examine it,
Okay.
um, kind of see like, does this? So I like, I have my um thing, like my grenade, which I've been looking on, and I would guess that a lot of this stuff, like when I have been like experimenting and doing whatever, that I have like a little journal that I keep of
Sure.
my um, creations. So like, you know, my lightning launchers in there, my um, some of my other little concoctions that
Okay.
spells, but
Right.
concoctions. And so I want to look at, like, kind of want to like look at my I guess recipe, or what do you call it, or blueprints for like the grenade I made, and see, like, kind of want to look between that and then see this glass ball I'm holding, and see if I think it might be able to make like a suitable uh, substitute, I
Make
guess, to
a
hold the.
wisdom roll, not a save, but a roll. You're a little unsure if it would be a suitable material.
Hmm. Excuse me, miss. How much for this glass ball here?
It's like a few inches wide. It's like maybe like what? How big were you looking for it to be? Like
Like a baseball,
okay, yeah. Um, she
baseball, softball, something
she
that
starts
size.
flipping through a binder to try and find the price. That'll only be 6 gold, dearie.
Hmm.
My husband made that one before he passed away last year.
Oh, that's that's
One of his final
very.
projects.
Hmm. On second thought, maybe you should keep this. Like, set it down and walk out of the store,
Uh,
knowing
okay.
knowing what it's gonna be used for. I was like, maybe not.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, no breaking sentimental items.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything else you would like to do? Pete's just chilling in the plaza of this marketplace while he's taking a nap on the fountain there while you're walking around.
I think I'm just gonna try to find uh the blacksmith now.
You gonna take Pete with you, or are you gonna let him nap in this plaza?
I think I'll take Pete with me.
Okay. You grab him by the arm and start dragging him again. As you.
Um,
Mhm.
I take out. I have a little rope, so I take out a little piece of rope and tie it around his waist and kind of drag
Yes,
him along.
child leash.
Yes, old man leash.
You fairly easily find the blacksmithing area. There's quite a few smiths near one another. Um, but you do notice one of them has a more dwarven look as you enter in that building. You just see people in the back working on their hammers and furnaces. No one is really greeting you as they're all busy working.
Um, so like I go inside the shop, right?
Mhm.
It's like is it well?
Yeah.
Is it like fully fully enclosed? Well, not really, right? Because
Well,
it'd be
there's like
blacksmith shop.
there's like an exit in the back, and they have that door open. But that's behind
Okay,
them, along
I
with
am
all
gonna
their
leave Pete
windows
out.
open. But
I am
um,
gonna leave Pete outside
okay,
for this one. And tell him not to go anywhere.
okay.
Um, and then I guess I'm going to go in and see if I can. Now, you said there's a bunch of people working. Are
Yeah, there's
all of
about
them
like
kind of
four
dwarf?
people working in here. Two of them appear to be dwarven. Two of them appear to be orcish in nature.
Okay. Um, and are both of the dwarves men.
Yes,
I,
everyone
I
is a
assume,
man in this one.
okay. I assume Grath was a guy, right?
Yeah,
They would have told me if it was a woman
yeah.
dwarf. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna go up to, I guess, whatever one's closest to me, the dwarf that's closest to me,
All right.
and ask, "Excuse me, are you Grath?
As he
I'm
turns
looking for a
around,
Grath."
fire embers just start coming off the item that he's making, and like a couple get on your chest, and you have to like pat them out.
Good.
It's Grathen. People think they can call me
Oh,
Grath just because I did one nice thing. I don't take nicknames.
oh, sorry, Grafton.
How can I
Your
help you?
friend. Well, your friend, who I forget her name. Let's open up the people. What does it say? The important. Do we have important NPCs somewhere on here?
I don't know if you have them visible, but they're definitely on the Discord.
Can't check the Discord.
Discord definitely has important NPCs somewhere there.
NPCs. Um.
Yeah, it's just NPCs. Yep.
Oh yeah. Your friend Lenine sent me.
Oh, did she now? And what was the code word?
Um. She didn't give me a code word, but she gave me this, and I hold up the satchel.
He snatches it out of your hands. He starts reaching his hand in there, and it's like with this really dirty glove. He reaches his hand in there, just staring straight at you as he starts pulling great axe after great axe out of the satchel that you previously thought was empty. I see.
Ooh,
So it's
I
you.
gotta, I
You're
gotta,
the ones that were sent.
well, I gotta tell Bombrand about this.
If you take a look at them, like they are the great axes that you guys have been selling to Lenine as well. just because not this many great axes are needed. So you're here then. So you're here to get those books, I assume?
Yes, and she also said that there well that there would be payment for these items, which I guess are great axes. That
Yeah,
apparently was
yeah,
she said it
yeah.
was already taken care of.
You also notice he's still like going through and getting more great axes. There's just a pile of great axes now. And then at the end, there's just like a pile of just random ore and random junk scraps that you guys have also sold.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's stuff that she couldn't use or there was like too much of it, so she's just sharing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He heads over to a desk, opens a drawer, shoves some money in there, back into this pouch, and he also goes to a bookshelf and like a whole row of books. He just grabs them and just lets them fall into the bag.
Oh, I see. Um,
And afterwards, he hands you the back of the bag. He keeps walking. He goes back to the desk. There's a small little pouch, and he like punches it into your, like pushes it onto you. This is your payment for coming here. Enjoy.
Thank you.
If you were to open up the bag, you'll notice that you just got 80 gold.
Ooh,
80.
that's a lot of gold. I see silver rank has its perks. I'm getting close to what I need.
With that,
Cool.
is there anything you would like to still do in this blacksmith district?
Um, I guess. Um, I don't know. I guess I want to. Okay, so I guess I want to look around and see. So as I'm like walking through the blacksmith district, do I happen to notice if there's anyone that, um, like, I don't know, that seems to be struggling at all, or like anything going awry that I could like
By
step in?
struggling, you mean like impoverished people or people struggling to make
No.
items?
Like they're struggling with their work.
Okay,
like
that's what I
for
wanted to
instance,
ensure.
they're making something and like fire goes off or something,
Make a
or
perception check.
you know.
With a 22, for the most part, you see that things are going fairly smoothly. You do notice, however, that Pete keeps falling, like leaning side to side, and nearly falls completely over and hits his head, and you have to catch him.
Pete, you're
Huh?
hopeful in a fight, but
Huh? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need to learn how to walk. Um,
Don't
I guess
worry,
I
kiddo.
also want to see. So also, I was just seeing if anyone's like making a um thinking, oh, like while they're um I was trying to see if anyone's like having any trouble, like making a mess. I also want to see, are there any like is does there happen to be any shops that look maybe not traditional, like a little bit more experimental in this part, like they're not just making a typical,
Okay.
you know,
I will say that with your 22, you
horseshoe
notice that
sword
there
shield.
is one. There
Okay.
is one shop that you see is completely run down, but you can see that there is someone inside there. There's
Okay.
faint light flickering as they are working in there. The
Cool.
shop, compared to their other shops, it's just like it seems that the building was supposed to be torn down and it was starting to get torn down, and then just midway it stopped.
I want to see if I can kind of like see what they're working on, but I want to kind of like stay in the shadows if possible, just kind of
Go
like
ahead and
peer
roll a
in
stealth
there.
check. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely in the shadows. Um, as you kind of like try to stay hidden and peer into who this person is and what they're doing, you see that it appears to be a silver dragonborn trying to use their breath on the weapon, on the items that they're creating, hoping that it'll kind of like impact the weapon, if that makes sense.
Okay. Like, is he trying to make it magical in a way?
I would say that make an Arcana check.
Oof.
You're unsure, but you can see that they're trying to use their breath to hopefully impact the item,
Hmm.
and that they are clearly exhausted as they've been doing this multiple times.
Okay. After that, I'm gonna like kind of. I guess I'm gonna step out of the shadows and kind of. What you working on there?
Gave me a bit of a startle there, Chief. Just making some some armor.
You seem a little out of breath.
Just a little tired. Been working
Or
hard all day.
do you normally use your breath to try to keep this up? Or are you trying to
As you start
do.
mentioning that, they immediately get really flustered. You can see blood rushing to their cheeks. Oh, you saw that, huh? Just a little experiment of mine, you know.
Huh, what are you trying to work on? I tend to
Well,
be a little bit of a experiment, have a little bit of experimentation myself at times.
they pull out this book, um, and you can see that it's a fairly old book. It's been looks like it's been reread multiple times. It's very worn out. The spine's worn out, and you can see that it's titled Gemstones, and it's as you as he starts flipping through the pages, you can see that it talks about these magical gemstones in faraway lands that can be used to embed magic into items. At least that's what was done many centuries ago.
Oh,
I I don't know, I was just as a kid I just really loved this book. Thought it was super interesting. It's what made me want to become a blacksmith, and I hope that maybe, I could do something revolutionary as well.
hmm. Can I see that for a second?
Yeah, sure. Just slides it over a little bit.
Um, okay, so I'm gonna page through it and see if any Does anything in there seem similar to stuff that I've done in the past? I mean, because Aaron's out of a gem has like a gemstone heart. But yeah, trying to see like is this similar to stuff I've maybe done, or is it um, something that
Mhm.
I could maybe, if I haven't done, I want to try to like keep it in the back of my head to try out or search for
Yeah,
names.
I would say as you start to flip through the book, taking note of various pages and of ideas, you do note that it is not similar to anything that you've done or have ever
Okay,
even heard of. Um,
okay. So it seems to be more like, does it seem to be more like completely magical in nature?
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get like there's like this account um from a tiefling blacksmith. The name has been like thumbed over so much that the ink has kind of smeared and you're not able to see what the name is. Who talks about how in a war he was helping to create a magical furnace that was able to enhance items and make normal items, any item of your choice, into a magical item with magical properties.
Hmm. Um,
However, it didn't always work, as that there were some
okay.
limitations that he wasn't able to find out about.
Does it say the location of this forge?
Roll a d20. You flip through the book, but you're not able to find any location names of where that forge may have been.
Um, I guess. Oh, I never asked you your name
My name,
as I hand the book back.
kind of. Do you watch anime or no?
No.
Okay. I think trying to think of how to explain what he does. Okay, I think Joker does this. So he puts his hand, he does like the two fingers over his over one of his eyes. You know what I'm talking about? That pose.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He does that. He's like, well, well, well. My name is the illustrious, the magnificent, the immaculate Winsis.
The the buying time as I click the fantasy name generator.
uh,
Uh, well, Lindsys, do you have any idea? Are you trying to create this forge with your breath?
no, no, I'm not trying to make the forge itself. I was just wondering if maybe there were anything similar that we could do nowadays to improve weapons or items. There's always a new threat out there, and rather than constantly having to make something new, what if we could just improve it?
Hmm. Well, I do know of. I come from um, Phandalin. Have you heard of the old forge in Phandalin? What's it called? Craft.
You mean
The
Lenin's place?
no. From Lost Mines.
Oh, the what's it called? The Forge of Spells or whatever it's called.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell him there. Have you heard of that?
That's just an old wives' tale to stop their husbands from adventuring.
Well, I can say that I came from Phandalin, and I have a friend that I sometimes journey with that works at the Forge. Well, Forge doesn't fully work anymore, but maybe if you come back with us or with me, we can you can talk to the Forge Master there and see if you can find out some more about what's going on.
Roll persuasion.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Oh no.
Winsys replies, I kind of just set up here. I think I'm kind of good for now. Thank you for your offer,
Oh,
though.
this place doesn't seem like much of a. I mean, the building's kind of falling down, right?
Right as you say that, a piece of wood just falls.
Um, wouldn't you like somewhere nicer to work?
For me, it doesn't really matter too much. Um, as long as I can get my work done, it's not a big issue to me.
Okay, let me see if I can try something else. Um, okay. So okay. So I want to uh what I want to do is say, well, what if I tell you that I could what if I say that if you come back with me that we could work together, and I want to take out my thieves tools real quick, and I want to on his what was he working on?
Just some armor.
Okay, so on the armor he was working on, I want to uh real quickly like make like a fire symbol and have it light up red on the uh armor
How are you
using
having it?
magical tinkering.
Okay. That's
And see if that
that's definitely some impressive stuff you got there. Go ahead, roll persuasion.
well, can't go worse than
Because
last
you
time.
used the magical tinkering and everything, I'm not changing the DC.
Okay.
So it's not more
Can't
difficult.
go worse than
If you didn't use it, it would have been
can't
more
go worse.
difficult.
Can't go worse than last time.
Okay. Is there a place I could stay there?
Let's see. Well, I have a room there that I've been uh, renting out. Um, I know that the place. Well, what's your current living situation here?
I mean, I got a 1 bedroom. It's perfect.
And are you um, and how are you paying for that?
Kind of looks away. Don't worry about that. That's a personal question.
Well, I do know that the place that uh, I'm currently staying at the inn and they kind of set me up pretty nicely. Um, as long as I
I see. I see.
continue to work for the town, they don't really seem to bother too much about rent most of the time.
And how many other blacksmiths are in this town?
Um, right now it's just Lamine, who's the main blacksmith, and myself, who has been working as a bit of an apprentice. But she is great to work for. She kind of well, she lets me go off quite a bit. And quite frankly, I think she's been looking for another person to work with, also with the amount of time that I've been coming to and from the shop.
Okay.
She's also very, uh, well, she lets me experiment quite a bit.
Okay. Last thing. Are there any threats that I should know about? Any problems?
Well, there is a dragon that we are trying to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
which,
You can see
quite
him
frankly,
going
is part of the reason.
more intrigued.
Which, quite frankly, is one of the reasons I wanted someone who's been experimenting with, well, new sorts of um, magical weapons, has an interest in this sort of thing. Um, in case we have to, well, when we have to deal with this dragon and protect the people, that hopefully we could have something a little bit more bang, a little bit more power than just your average weapons.
Kind of takes a deep sigh. He's like, well, I wasn't really too interested at first. But, I can always go for a little bit of time and see what happens. See if it's interesting.
Well, great. What time of the day is it right now?
I would say it's still midday. I mean, it's a different
Um,
day, but it's midday.
right. Great. Why don't we head out first thing tomorrow morning? Unless you're eager to get out today.
I have a few
But
things
I
I
just,
need to finish up. I mean, I know where
yeah,
Phandalin is. I can always head there myself.
I don't know. I think if we go together, we can exchange stories, exchange ideas. It's always a good thing to.
Okay, if you say so. Um, with that, is there anything else you would like to do in Neverwinter? Things that you may not be able to potentially do in Phandalin?
Um,
So you did just get 80 gold. I
is
don't know if you added that into your inventory.
I did, I did.
So you should be at like
Um,
370 or something.
yep. 371. Yep.
Okay.
Um,
So is there anything that you would like
so
to potentially do or potentially get?
hmm, I want to go. I guess I want to go through the. Um, I guess when I was in the market, also, did
Hmm.
I notice there that there were any sort of like magical shops that have like magic items?
I would say that
Or
there's a couple. Yeah, why not?
okay, I kind of want to go see would they have any unique items there. If nothing else, that could give me ideas. Um, and also, I guess, is there any sort of, what I know, is there any sort of like mages guild or something like that
I
here?
mean, they have their own guild hall at Neverwinter.
Oh,
So there is that.
I see. I see. I see. Hmm. Well, I think I'm just gonna go to the shop, see what magic items they potentially have.
Yeah. You can see that it looks like as you enter this shop, one of the ones that you saw, um, there is a human sitting at the counter, male human. Uh, he's kind of bald up top, just kind of reading a book. As you start looking around the store, it does seem to be slightly empty, but it's based on the appearance, it appears that there were a lot of items bought today already, and that's why it's
Hmm.
empty. So as you come in, a little bell rings, notifying that you've come in. Welcome in. Enjoy your stay. And as you look around, is there any specific types of items that you're looking for, or you're just looking to see any items right now?
I don't know of anything in particular. I just want to look and see if there's anything here. Um, I assume this. Well, I assume is this one more of like magical trinkets or like magical or potentially magical trinkets, or is this one more like magical, uh, like weapons or like
Trinkets,
adventuring
trinkets.
gear type stuff? Okay, yeah. So I just want to see what's in there.
Okay, let's find some trinkets. Let's see here. So first thing that you come up to, you find this gray bottle that, as you look into it, it appears that there's like a little bit of smoke leaking out from this bottle, and it has like a cork up top. Um, it's not a very heavy bottle, but you just see that there appears to be just smoke inside this bottle.
Hmm. I want to shake it.
As you shake it, the smoke just kind of swirls around inside. You interested in that one, fella?
What does it do?
Takes off his glasses a little bit. That is a smoke bottle. So if you wanted to, you could open it up. Don't do it in here. You do that, I'm going to make you pay for it immediately. You
Hmm.
can open it up, and just lots of smoke will go in the area around you. Makes it good if you need to hide or something like that.
I see. And how how did you make this?
Oh, no, no, I don't
Is it
make
just?
those types of things, I just sell them.
I see. Do you know who made it for you?
I don't know who
As
made
I
it
keep
for
scrolling
me.
around.
Um, I bought this off of a merchant, and now I'm selling it.
Hmm.
It's kind of how
I'm
these
gonna
things go.
set it. I see. I'm gonna set it back down
Okay.
and see what else he has.
All right.
Well, I guess that's how much would one of these run?
If I remember correctly, that one is about 1,000 gold or so.
I see. I'm gonna set it back. Set it down.
Um, let's see here. As you look around some more, you find definitely not looking for things.
Okay.
Um, okay, that's not fun. What else? You find it's behind glass. It's in a little glass casing. You find a circlet that the more you look at it, the more attracted to it you start to become. Like you're drawn to it and you want it.
Hmm. Um,
It has like a heart pattern going around it.
this is shiny.
Ah,
What's this?
yes. Yeah, you might want to look away from that one, Chief. Many of
Aaron
many kind of get
Aaron
attracted to
comes
that
a
one.
Aaron
Hmm? Ew, ew.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. Apparently I tapped my AirPods and they hung up. So Aaron texts me and like shakes me out of it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see. Well, I don't think this seems to be quite what I'm looking for. Um,
Is there anything specific you want? Can help you. Maybe I can find something in the back as well. Any specific types of
um,
items?
uh, well, I seem to have I've seen this type of bag that lets you just put a bunch of stuff in it, and it doesn't seem to have any bottom. Do you have anything like that?
If I had those, trust me, I wouldn't have such a small shop like this. I'd be living it up. Definitely not in here. Go somewhere nice. Maybe water deep.
Ooh,
Love
all
to
right.
get me one of those
Good,
bags.
good to know. Good to know. Um,
They're difficult to
I
come
think
by.
I see. I see. Making a mental note, and I guess I'm just gonna head out then.
All right.
Um, try to find an inn to stay at for the night
Yeah.
before I meet my friend, which I forgot his name already in the morning.
Okay. With that,
Um,
yeah, nothing eventful happens at night. It's all pretty chill. And you
cool.
guys eventually make your way back to Phandalin. You give back the satchel to Lenine, and you introduce Winsis and Lenine. And with that, your quest, I would say, is over.
Excellent.
Yep. So for you, that would be
Cool.
a total of about 7 days.
Okay.
Because you had to wait one day and then 3 days travel. You got there on the third day, I would say, and you spent most of that day, then 3 days back.
Yep.
Okay.